What's going on, everybody? Matt with Middle Tennessee Geek coming back at you. Something a little different tonight. Wanted to do kind of like a news recap, like you see at the end of the day on your local news. But this, I wanted to do like a weekly thing, and I'm hoping it becomes something I can do quite often. And but we'll go through it. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, is the news I'm doing good? Do you want more? What do you want less? Shoot me DMs on Instagram. Let me know what kind of news articles you come across. I try to pick just a few from every day for the last week that really kind of stuck out to me and thought that was kind of cool. I want to try it, so let's dive into it here. And I'm calling this my Culture Catchup, the weekly scoop recap. So, acting legend turns 100. Legendary actor Dick Van Dyke has lived to be a century, and he's still going strong on celebrating his 100th birthday on the 13th of this month. .com said, I'm 100, you can want to live more, and he plans on doing so. So congratulations to the legend himself, Dick Van Dyke, making it to 100. So what else can you say about it? You hope you live that long, and he wants to keep going, so we'll see. John Cena completes his farewell tour. A year ago, he announced his intent to retire, and beloved wrestler John Cena completes his last match of the year-long farewell tour. Sadly, though, Cena lost the match on a tap-out against the opponent Gunther calls. Move on. As he makes his exit, he states to the fans, "It's been a pleasure serving you all these years. Thank you." He's now kind of moving on to full-time acting and other avenues that he's into. So I know a lot of people are speculating that it was kind of a setup, and wrestling mostly is. So you kind of see on the pictures and stuff that he kind of just gave a little fake tap out just to call it done. So wish he could have won, but apparently I'm not into wrestling, but apparently this is a thing for guys that are leaving. They lose the last match. Sad news though, Rob Reiner found dead in his home with his wife. Legendary actor and director Rob Reiner and wife Michelle Singer were found both by the daughter stabbed to death at their LA home on the 14th. Their son Nick Reiner is main suspect and has been taken into custody. All right, very sad news. Rob Reiner's definitely one of those another legends of out there that we all know, and we hope they. I don't know the whole situation of what took place with Nick. I'm not read into it. I'm sure it'll come out eventually, but as of right now, he's still in custody, and we'll find out more as the story develops. And we just hope this guy gets the help he needs, because it takes a sick mind to stab your own parents. Avengers Doomsday trailer reveals Chris Evans to return as Steve Rogers. Now, this is what people are getting confused. The end of the trailer shows Steve Rogers will return in Avengers Doomsday, not Captain America. While Steve Rogers is set to return, he will not be taking back up the mantle of Captain America. That title is still with the remaining holder, Sam Wilson, played by Anthony Mackie. The current teaser trailers can only be seen while watching, again, like we said earlier, Avatar Fire and Ash movie, and will be different for the next 3 weeks leading up to the actual trailer on week 4. Leaks have already come out that Thor is going to be on the next one, and I'm not sure as far as the third one. I'm not seeing any reports on that. If you guys have, let me know in the comments. And excuse me. And we will see what we get. And also, I didn't put it in here. There was a big Spider-Man Brand New Day leak. The footage was kind of grainy, but there was things there that it was not full production scale. It was not tuned up. They just completed filming that, so now they're in post-production. So what they have is just kind of like a teaser trailer. I'm trying to remember. I want to say it's rumored to come out soon for the actual trailer. And I think I have a post about that on my Instagram. It's been a week, guys. I'm not going to go into it, but my memory is just not there. So yeah, we'll see what comes about with those trailers. Of course, I'm excited to look into it. The movie should be coming out in next year, so we'll see what we get. And They're trying to keep it on lockdown as best they can, but people are finding a way. Just don't give Tom Holland any access. He's been known to, reveal things. Now let's go on to the next one here. Hasbro reveals massive wave 2 of the Deadpool and Wolverine movie characters. We have Cassandra Nova, Wesley Snipes' Blade, and Daphne Keen's X-23, and Cowboy Pool, along with the brown suit Wolverine that got a brief glimpse in one of the scenes with trying to find the right Wolverine. And then we have the Wolverine, which is the version when it's the big fighting scene. It's him and Deadpool coming out. It's no sleeves. He's got battle damage, and he pulls down his mask for the first time in the whole movie. And they just go out killing all the Deadpools. So those are coming out. It's already up for pre-order. I've already got mine pre-ordered, of course. But I'm excited to see those. There was other things revealed on Hasbro this week along with that, and along with there was a Star Wars one, but I didn't get to watch it. So I'm sure you can always go back on YouTube on Hasbro's stream that they did and find it, and you can rewatch the whole thing yourself. So excited to get this line. They did tease of future characters in this line coming, so they're probably going to be a wave 3. So I'm thinking you've got to get Elektra, you've got to get Gambit, and who else would you have? Would you have Chris Evans in that one? Skin, no skin, whatever. I mean, what other characters would you like to see come out of this line on the next wave? So those are 2 I could think of off the top of my head, but yeah. Who else would you want to see? Let us know in the comments. The Oscars. Now, this was kind of weird news out of left field. The Oscars gets a new home. The Oscars are leaving ABC and moving to YouTube exclusively beginning in 2029. So still a few years away. Let's go and read this here. The Academy of Motion Arts and Science and YouTube signed a multi-year deal that will give YouTube exclusive global rights to the Oscars beginning in 2029, with the 101st Oscar ceremony and running through 2033. So that gives them a 4-year deal, if my math is right. Yep, 4 years. Reads the statement. The Oscars include a red carpet coverage, behind-the-scenes content, governor's ball access, and more will be available live and free to over 2 billion viewers around the world on YouTube and to YouTube subscribers in the United States. YouTube TV, excuse me. So, guys, that's weird. It's been on ABC for a long time. This, you can see now the generation of the progression of TV and what's going on with it. Everything's getting away from traditional stations, going to Netflix, going to YouTube's, going to streaming services. I mean, Netflix. I mean, I didn't watch it, but I know Netflix just showed that big fight with Jake Paul and some other guy. I'm not into boxing, so I didn't know. I just know Jake Paul lost, which I think is great. But anyway, we won't go to that. But you can just see, people in my generation, we're seeing the decline of traditional TV going to streaming. And what do? You just roll with it. Daredevil Born Again Season 2. We got a few images as a preview, first looks. This was exclusively through Entertainment Preview. And you can see we got Jessica Jones here with the kind of almost like a burnt look to the Daredevil suit. Would use red and black. It's supposed to be black, but I guess it kind of looks like a burnt thing. So I don't know. We'll see how it plays out in the series. First look at Daredevil Born Again Season 2 with Jessica Jones back along with Matthew Lillard coming. You see him in this picture right here, and is a new player for In the War for New York. Season 2 is set to premiere in March of 2026. I didn't see anything about a set date yet, so we'll probably get more to that. And this was really good news for us fans. Hugh Jackman isn't done with Wolverine. He wasn't done with it when he came back for Deadpool and Wolverine. So, but apparently have said he's not done with it yet. So I wrote here, according to Entertainment Weekly, while visiting The View, states, just doesn't feel like the end, and that's why my gut says it's not done. The very next day, though, after he did this, the very next day after that announcement hit the stream, or not streams, but hit the website, the Instagrams and everything, that went crazy. But the very next day, after this article came out, Marvel Studios files for trademark for a new Wolverine movie, according to USPTO trademarks. So, two together, we've got to be getting another Wolverine with Hugh Jackman in some capacity. So, I'm sure we won't find out more until then, until it actually happens. But I mean, right now, I believe he's doing a play, and he's got some weird movie coming out. Kind of seen it, The Sheep Detective. He plays some kind of guy that, and I didn't really get to see the trailer fully. Takes care of the sheep, and he reads them murder mystery stories. And then all of a sudden, he gets murdered for whatever reason. Now these sheep that can talk are trying to solve his crime. So, very weird movie to see him in, but I'm sure it does great. But yeah, we're gonna be excited to see what happens with this. And I think that's going to wrap us up with one more thing here. Sony buys majority stake of Peanuts franchise. I guess because you can. I don't know why, but Sony is buying 41% of stake in the Charles M. Schulz comic Peanuts and its characters, including Snoopy and Charlie Brown from the Canada's Wild Brain, in a $457 million deal. The deal adds to Sony's existing 39% stake, which they already have, bringing in a shareholder to 80%. So they own 80% of the franchise now, according to George's statement. The Schultz family will continue to own the remaining 20%. So the creators' family still will retain 20% of the stake in the company, which is good. Oh, I had one more here. I forgot. Man of Tomorrow has cast its Brainiac, and this was just announced today, and this is Saturday the 20th that I'm recording this and probably put this out. It was announced last month that Brainiac would be the main villain, and James Gunn himself announced that they would have found Brainiac for the upcoming sequel to Superman movie. I'm probably saying this wrong. Lars Endinger will be taking up the mantle of the well-known villain that has not yet been in any prior Superman movie. Now, I've not been able to fact check that, guys. I meant to, and I got side distracted. Like I said, it's been a crazy week. If I am wrong, I apologize. Let me know in the comments. But to my knowledge and what I remember from Superman movies, Brainiac has not been involved. He's been involved in TV series, but not a movie. But correct me if I'm wrong, for a live action movie. Animated ones don't count. Production on the film is set to begin in April with an expected release date of July 9th, 2027. So that is the news of the week, guys. And what do you think of that? So this is something new we're doing. Try to do. Will it be week to week? I would like it to be. My child's being a little turd because she knows she can't be on camera. Right, so let me know what you guys think of of this segment. Something I would like to be able to do going forward. Will it be every week? Maybe not. Maybe so. We'll just kind of see how things go. But what did you think of the news that was reported on? Was it kind of the top things for the week that we hit on? Was there other things we should have hit on that maybe we missed? And feel free, guys. I want to do this for us. I want to do this for you guys. My followers. Just kind of put it out there. Follow me on Instagram. That's always. Even if I can't make a image myself, I usually repost and redo things because that's something I can do on the fly real quick, just to get the information out there for you guys to see. And I always do trusted sources. I don't go off rumors or whatnot. These are trusted content sites that I check. So, okay, what would you like to see in a future video? What do you think of this one? Let me know in the comments. What other news would you like to be interested in being reporting? And yeah, I don't know if I'll get another video done beforehand. We are wrapping up and getting close to Christmas, so I just want to take a moment and wish everyone a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and I hope you get your bellies full and everything you wanted for your nerd collection from Santa. And we'll see what happens for the next year, guys. And once again, have a Merry Christmas. Don't forget to leash your geek, let your fandom shine, and have a good one.